This is TWiT.
Free TV. That's now the hot thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, so that was sort of interesting. I think to the point here with all the titles, a lot of that is coming back or getting revived on these free streaming services or free linear streaming services. There's Pluto out there. There is a lot of these services that feel a little bit like basic cable, but stream stuff in a linear way, and you can switch channels and all those things. But my article focused on sort of the next thing behind that, because one of the people who founded Pluto, one of those early pioneers in free streaming, is now building free televisions. So instead of just giving away the content, they actually want to give away the TV sets themselves.
Wow, where is the demographic for that? That's fascinating.
Well, people like free stuff. And I think the bet here is, the free content worked so well. What if we take it to the next level? And in a way, if you look at the TV market in general, TVs have been getting cheaper for like a decade or so. TVs used to be really expensive, and now you can go to a Best Buy or Walmart and buy a really good, really nice sized TV for $300, sometimes $250, which is crazy. Just like 5-6 years ago, those prices. And now this guy, Allyn Malventano, who was a co-founder of Pluto, has a new company called TWiT, and they want to build this free TV set that's going to be like a regular TV, and then it's going to have a speaker built in, sort of like a soundbar, and then underneath of that, it has a second screen built into the main TV, and that second screen is all about showing you advertising nonstop. And maybe every now and then there's going to be a widget to show you some sports scores or some news headlines when news breaks, but otherwise you watch something, maybe you watch Netflix on the first screen without ads, and then on the second screen, relevant to that, you're going to have some ads pop up. And in exchange for enduring that, you get the entire TV set for free.
That is a wild idea. Do you think people will go for that? Like, people hate ads, but a free TV, that sounds pretty good.
I mean, that's the thing. Everybody says they hate ads, but advertising still is billions of dollars, right? And people are going back to the point, I think, where, we have all these streaming services. When you bundle them all together, it's getting pretty expensive. And especially with recession and maybe people, not having as much money as they used to before, or trying to save a little bit more, they're going back to some of these free streaming services. So why not give them a free TV as well?
So it's a ticker, just like on CNN. That's where the ads will live, but there'll also be information there and other stuff.
Right. And it's interesting, when I published this story, one of the first responses on Mastodon was actually somebody saying, time for an ad blocker. And then the photo to it was a roll of duct tape.
Yeah.
That could happen. It's going to be interesting. I asked myself the question, how are they going to prevent people from getting these TVs for free and then just doing that
stuff with
blocking
it, putting a soundbar in front of it. Yeah.
Maybe putting a soundbar in front of it, or maybe just smashing the entire TV for a stupid TikTok challenge or something like that, right?
Putting it on Craigslist or whatever.
Oh,
right?
Lord.
Craigslist.
Oh. There'll be a contract in there that you have to.
I suspect actually that it might be a free TV on paper, but maybe they're going to put it in stores, sell it for $300, and then if you have it active and if you use it, you get some money back.
A rebate or something.
Yeah.
You point out, and this kind of blew me away, that Vizio only makes about $3 per TV.
It's crazy.
That's the profit. $3.
And TVs have been a really thin margin. I mean, there's the Samsungs and the LGs. They make really expensive high-end TV sets. They're making money with that, right?
Yeah.
But sort of the mid-level or the lower level, the TCLs, Vizio, those TVs that you pick up for $300-$400 at Walmart or whatever, those margins has always been razor thin, and they're getting thinner, right? With supply chain shortages, shipping getting more expensive during the pandemic. Roku has been pretty transparent about they don't make any money with their streaming device. They actually lose money with every dongle that they sell, and they're trying to make that back with advertising. Vizio is the same thing. They're running ad-supported video services. If other companies have their ads on their devices, they're getting some kickback from that as well. So that's how they make money. So
in a way, you're already getting the subsidized TV, because when you buy that Vizio TV, they make the money not on the $3, but on the ads that there's. You say that they generate $28.30 per user.
Per quarter.
With ads and other fees per quarter, more than $100 a year per user.
Wow.
So you're already doing that. In fact, I have often thought that they put cameras in TVs, not so you could do Zoom, but so they can see if there's somebody in the room when they sell the ads. I know that information goes back to advertisers. Yeah, there were 4 people in the room watching.
I mean, I don't know if they need cameras for all those things. I think we all tend to overthink these things a little bit.
Yeah.
In the end, it doesn't matter quite as much if they say, "Oh, on average, 3 people watch everything that's on our TV." That's good enough for the advertiser. But yeah, advertising on TVs has long been a big business, and traditionally that has been sort of the business of the networks and so forth, and the cable operators. Now it's the business of the companies making those TVs.
So this is going to be called Telly. Sometime later this year, the biggest thing to happen to TV since color. But we don't know the actual details, as you say. It might be they'll sell it in a store, and it's just going to be more subsidized, or.
Yeah, they didn't talk to me, and it's been completely stealth. I sort of found out about it through people who knew some things, and then I dug up additional details.
It's a great scoop. Wild, just a wild story.
Hey there, Scott Wilkinson here. In case you hadn't heard, Home Theater Geeks is back. Each week, I bring you the latest audio-video news, tips and tricks to get the most out of your AV system, product reviews, and more. You can enjoy Home Theater Geeks only if you're a member of Club TWiT, which costs $7 a month, or you can subscribe to Home Theater Geeks by itself for only $2.99 a month. I hope you'll join me for a weekly dose of home theater geekitude.